On the news tonight, Anambra state government to invest massively in beautification of three major cities of Awka, Onitsha and Nnewi. Role of women in nation building stressed. Federal government set to produce data on healthcare service delivery. And on the foreign scene tonight, Chinese authorities order investigation into rabies vaccination scandal. And a very good evening to you and welcome to the news. I am Ebere Ugonna. Details of the news: Governor Willie Obiano and his siblings yesterday held a memorial mass for their parents, late Sir Philip and Lady Christiana Obiano. The memorial mass was held at Getchi Auditorium in the Governor's Country Home, Aguleri, Anambra East Council area. Government House correspondent Ken Nechiko was there and now reports.
The mass was well attended by top officials of the state government, including the Deputy Governor, Dr. Nkemo Keke, Secretary to the state government, Professor Solochukwu Lobelu, members of the State House of Assembly and heads of state government agencies. Also in attendance were National Assembly members, including the member representing Anambra Central Senatorial District, Senator Victor Ume, and his Anambra North counterpart, Senator Stella Odua. During the mass, Governor Obiano took the first reading.
You have scattered my folk and have driven them away, and you have not attended to them.
In a homily, the parish priest, St. Dominic Catholic Church, Abatete, Reverend Father John Manafa, urged Christians to concern themselves more with eternity and as such strive to live good life while on earth so as to gain the place of eternal rest in heaven. He acknowledged that testimonies abound as to how the late Sir Philip and Lady Christiana lived good Christian lives and trained their children with the fear of God, praying God to continue to grant them eternal rest.
So what we must say is, I will eat it, because it is an instruction. God said, eat whatever that is set before you.
In his remarks, Governor Obiano thanked all who found out time to attend the event and prayed God to repay them.
For finding time to attend Mass here, Mass of Thanksgiving, for the repose of my parents' soul, I can for finding time.
Also speaking, the member representing Anambra East constituency in the State House of Assembly, pharmacist Obi Nemeneka, said Governor Obiano, through his lifestyle and accomplishments, has proven to have internalized the virtues for which his parents were known and as such has immortalized them.
The essence of birth is for you to have somebody that will replace you tomorrow. And most fulfilling again is for you to have a son that will represent you. And that is what we've seen in Obiano's family, starting from the governor and the kids.
The governor and his siblings later proceeded to their parents' graveside where they laid wreath, one after the other, as they paused for a while to say a short prayer for the repose of the souls of their parents. From Aguleri in Anambra East Council area, I am Kene Chukwuofoma, reporting for ABS News.
And away from that, Anambra state government is to invest massively in beautification of its three major cities, Awka, Onitsha and Nnewi. The Commissioner for Information and Public Enlightenment, Mr. Sidon Adinuba, who stated this while exchanging views with newsmen in Awka, hinted that the exercise, which has already commenced at the Dennis Memorial Grammar School DMGS roundabout Onitsha, would soon be completed. Mr. Adinuba noted that the restriction of commercial cycle operation in Greater Awka and Onitsha had assumed posture of civility and orderliness, particularly as it concerned public transportation. The Commissioner noted that a ban had ensued, that threats of crime and criminality had further been reduced. He contended that Anambra State has graduated from being just the safest state in Southeast to being aptly referred to as the most peaceful state in Nigeria. The role of women in the family and societal development has been described as fundamental. This was the submission of guests at the inauguration ceremony of the Anambra Women Forum for Development held at the Anambra Broadcasting Service premises, Awka. Correspondent Daniel Ezigwe has more.
Highlighting the place of women in nation building, the member representing Njikoka, Dunukofia and Anocha Federal Constituency at the House of Representatives, Honorable Wanko, described women as the pillar of societal harmony, noting that the Anambra Women Forum for Development Dream was a practical step to women emancipation.
Very important to the society. I want to urgent attention.
In an opening remark, the chairman on the occasion, Chief Ngozi Agodos, stated that Anambra women under the forum were building a formidable benchmark worthy of responsible and diligent women, adding that the description of women as good managers of resources has been clearly exemplified by the initiative. Earlier in a welcome address, the president and founder of the forum, Princess Ada Okechukwu, said the organization intends to build a resource home where women can be trained on skill-based vocations, adding that it will also provide the requisite insight into the expected responsibilities of the women folk in ensuring sustainable socio-political and economic development of the society.
Women Forum for Development, we deem it wise to gather our women together under the umbrella of the forum for us to help ourselves. This event will also usher us into the limelight, as our aim is not only to come together and go back to our respective homes, but to plan on how to help our mothers, sisters and daughters to live a better life.
Also speaking, the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of the ABS, Nze Uchenwora, who was also honored with Media Excellence Award, lauded the goals of the forum and described the award as a concrete sign of commitment to professional service and trust reposed in him by the state government.
His Excellency, the Governor of Anambra State, Chief Willie Obiano, for giving me the opportunity to serve in the Anambra at ABS, and also the wife of the Governor, Chief Mrs. Ebele Chukwu Obiano, for all the support. I dedicate this award to, firstly, my mom, Amaka Mora.
The secretary of the forum, Mrs. Uju Egolumi, said the forum was built on a solid platform with clear-cut ideologies, noting that as a non-governmental organization, the forum was committed to social orientation and not politics. The ceremony, which was attended by dignitaries from all walks of life, including the traditional ruler of Alo, Igwe Mark Anthony Okonkwo, women from across the 21 council areas of the state, featured presentation of merit awards to the invited guests and the unveiling of prototype plan of the Anambra Women Forum for Development's Resource Center in Oka. Daniel Ezegwe, ABS News.
Well, the recent appointment of Professor Greg Nwakobi as acting Vice Chancellor, Chukwuemeka Odumegwu University, COOU Ibariem, by Governor Willie Obiano has been described as a bold step in the right direction. In a statement in Oka, the Students' Union Government SUG of the institution commended Governor Obiano for appointing a seasoned technocrat like Professor Nwakobi to pilot the affairs of the university. The statement, signed by its president, Mr. Bennett Udochukwu, and Secretary General, Mr. Olisa Chinecherem, also noted that the new administration had raised the banner of justice, equity and fairness high within a short period, while recalling that under the watch of the new Vice-Chancellor, no fewer than 60 students of the institution willingly renounced their membership of secret courts. The students' body praised the efforts of Professor Nwakobi in sanitizing the institution to stand the test of time. According to the student body, there has also been a reduction of penalty placed on late submission of files by the students from 12,000 naira to 5,000 naira, just as other exploitative tendencies have ended in the university. The student further pointed out that their lecturers now meet up with a scheme of work before setting examinations and results released at the appropriate time, expressing optimism that with the current tempo of reforms being introduced in the institution, it would soon be ranked among the best citadel of learning in the world. And away from that, Anambra State government will soon announce a new robust welfare package for the state workforce. The state head of service, Barrister Harry Udu, who announced this at a function organized by the Academic Staff Union NASU of the Post-Primary School Service Commission PPSSC said retirees are also accommodated in the package. Correspondent Ebeleze now completes the story.
Event, which took place at Comprehensive Secondary School in Nofia, was also used to appreciate 286 members of the association that retired in 2016 and 2017 for their meritorious service to the state. Barrister Odu, represented by the head of Industrial Relations Department, Office of the Head of Service, Mrs. Ifi Onyenwe, enjoyed them to do their own bit by embracing hard work, punctuality, dedication, and selfless service as Governor Willie Obiano, whom he described as a labor-friendly governor, is ever committed to their welfare.
The chairman of National.
The chairman, PPSSC, Mrs. Joy Olasi, who spoke through the secretary of the commission, Mrs. Josephine Honora, while describing appreciation as a motivational measure, charged active civil servants to start now to plan for their life after service, stating that retirement is not a cause but a blessing.
I still know 280 something. That's what I'm doing in the I come from Norway, a lot of schools, and we can wear the 2 or 3 retired members of staff. When I'm in school, we can have one memory.
The chairman on the occasion and chairman Joint Negotiating Council, Comrade GBK Ikenna, while urging them to brace with the challenge ahead, noted that there is no longer multiplier effect in civil service. In his welcome address, the chairman, Non-Academic Staff Union NASU of the Post-Primary School Service Commission PPSSC, Comrade Tim Wabuwanne, appealed for the recruitment of non-teaching staff, payment of pecuniary and rural allowances to NASU, and donation of bus to the union. Comrade Wabuwanne, who unveiled that the union has sensitized and encouraged members to embark on professional trainings and studies to ensure growth in service, also appealed for an intensive workshop for the entire accounts and administrative staff of the commission because, according to him, experienced hands are fast depleting.
Yes, we can only brutally commend you for these laudable achievements. 1. Release of promotion, release of arrears of workers' promotions, retention of workers employed by the former governor Mr. P2B at the twilight of his administration, and recruitment of more staff in 2014. Massive construction and rehabilitation of modern roads in the state, and your attention is now focused on internal roads.
In their goodwill messages, the State Secretary of NASU, Mrs. Ngozi Okafor, and one of the zonal directors, Barrister Ben Wankwo, while commending Governor Willie Obiano for keeping faith with his timely payment of workers' salaries, irrespective of the state of the nation's economy, added that the present industrial harmony in the state is an evidence of his human resource management ingenuity. Presentation of gifts to the retirees formed high point of the event.
A top Anambra state government official has warned that ban on commercial motorcycle operation is not good enough reason for negligence or lateness to work. Acting Executive Secretary, Director, Anambra State Agency for Mass Literacy, Adult and Non-Formal Education, ANFE, Mr. Donatus Nwosu said such a reason for reporting to work was not acceptable. Mr. Nwosu made this known during an official introduction of newly posted Head of Account Unit, Mrs. Ogechukwu Otiwu, who replaced retiring Head of Accounts, Mr. Nemeka Obiekwe, urged all staff should reschedule the activities to fit into the new change in the state as it concerned ban on motorcycle operation by ensuring punctuality to work. The ANFE director explained that their focus should not only be on the pains of the ban, but also on gains and good intention of the state government, which is aimed at sanitizing the state and making Anambra wear a new look. He commended team spirit among officials and staff of the agency, urging them to be proactive in helping the state to achieve its vision for instituting the agency, which was principally at reducing illiteracy to insignificant proportion. The director further noted the importance of being dedicated to one's job, citing the outstanding performance of the outgoing head of accounts department, Mr. Obiekwe, who always ensured that the needful was done, and enjoined him to keep up the good work even outside the service. And moving on to our national stories, the federal government has vowed to produce the necessary data set that will make positive contributions towards improved healthcare service delivery in the country. Chairman of National Population Commission and NPC, Eze Dirihioma, disclosed this during a training session for staff of the commission in preparation for the conduct of the 2018 Nigeria Demographic Health Survey, DHS, in Saminaka, Kaduna State. Eze Dirihioma said the exercise was intended to generate information on a wide range of health indices with a view to tackling them. The DHS, he added, was among other things designed to provide up-to-date information and reliable estimates of fertility levels and preferences, awareness, and use of family planning methods. It was also intended to provide information on breastfeeding practices, nutrition status of mothers and young children, early childhood mortality and maternal mortality, maternal and child health, knowledge and behavior regarding HIV and AIDS and other sexually transmitted infections, STIs, female genital cortin, fistula, and domestic violence. And now moving on to the foreign scene, authorities in China have ordered an investigation into a vaccination scandal as panic grows over product safety. Last week, vaccine maker Shenzhen Biotechnology Co. was found to have falsified production data for its rabies vaccine. The firm has been ordered to halt production and recall rabies vaccines. There has been no evidence of harm from the vaccine, but the scandal has sparked a huge outcry in China. The China Food and Drug Administration, CFDA, said the rabies vaccine had been recalled and that the company would be put under investigation. And days later, Jilin province authorities announced the 2017 barrage of the firm's diphtheria, tetanus, and pertussis whooping cough vaccine, or DTaP, was also substandard. According to state media outlet CGTN, more than 250,000 doses of DTaP in the batch had already been sold to disease control and prevention centers in eastern China. The company has now been ordered to pay a fine of 3.4 million yuan. According to the CFDA, there is no evidence that anyone has been harmed by the vaccine. And that's it on ABS Television News tonight. Remember that you can follow news and programs on ABS from many parts of the world by logging onto our website, www.absradiotv.com. Click on the live streaming icon. You can also listen via downloading the application TuneIn Radio on any smartphone. Search for ABS 88.5 FM. Like us on Facebook at www.facebook.com/ABS Radio Television. You can also follow us on Twitter and Instagram at ABS Radio TV. And just before we go tonight, a quick reminder of our major stories. Anambra State government to invest massively in beautification of three major cities of Awka, Onitsha, and Nnewi. Information Commissioner Mr. Adinuba said the exercise has begun in some areas. Role of women in nation building stressed. Federal government set to produce data on healthcare service delivery. Another foreign scene, Chinese authorities order investigation into rabies vaccination scandal. This is as panic grows over product safety. And that's it on ABS Television News tonight. Many thanks for watching. I am Iberi Ugunna.